Good morning, students. This is Teacher Maya from Open Door Learning Center at Arlington Hills with some information about how to fill out your 2020 census. You should have received your envelopes in the mail. Your address will be on the front without a residential name, and the back side you'll see here the 2020 census name. Inside your envelope will be a letter. They list here the website to fill out the census, and next to it is a 12-digit code that we will use to fill out in just a moment. Okay, so step one, you can do this from your phone. Step one, go to my2020census.gov, and you can type that right at the top in your search bar, my2020census.gov. When you open that page, you should see the second page here, and your step two, you're going to find and click on right from the first page, Start Questionnaire. The next thing you will do is write your first name, your middle name, your last name, and your telephone number. When you finish, you click the arrow to the next screen. If there are more people living in your home, the next screen will allow you to add first name, middle name, last name of every other person in your home. If you have more than 3 people living in your home, you will need to add another person, and it will give you more space to write those people. If you make a mistake, you can use this button to remove the information, and you can again click Add a Person to correct that information. Once you have written the first, middle, and last name of everyone in your home, you click the arrow to continue to the next screen. The next screen will bring up your home address. So check first that you see your home address listed here and that it is correct. If this address is correct, fill in, click yes, and click the arrow to continue. The next screen asks again about your home and verifies that on April 1st you will be living in your home. Your home address will appear again here. If this is also your home address, click yes and click the arrow to continue to the next screen. The next screen will ask you household questions. The only thing you need to do on this screen with household questions is click Start to continue. The next screen will again verify your address, so making sure this is your address and your home as of April 1st, 2020. And here you need to write in the number of people living in your home. This is the question we practiced in class. In my home there are 3 people, so I wrote the number 3. If you are married and have 3 children, that would be for you, your spouse, and your 3 children, you write the number 5. So for every person the number is different. Please write the number of people in your home and click the arrow to continue. The next screen will ask you to write in your 12-digit census ID. Your 12-digit census ID is found on the letter that you opened, and your census ID is found here. There are 12 digits. There will be 12 numbers and 12 letters, and you need to write these letters and numbers in the boxes below. If you have capital letters, please use capital letters. If you have numbers, use numbers. Everyone will have a different number, but this is the same ID for your house. And when you type in the numbers and letters, you do not need to type in the dash in the middle. The computer system will do that for you automatically. So just type in the 12 numbers and letters into the boxes. The next screen asks for additional people that you did not already list living in your home. If you wrote the name of every person living in your home, click No and click the arrow to continue to the next screen. The next screen asks on April 1st, 2020, will the home or apartment or townhome that you live in, they're asking if you own or rent or don't pay rent. If you own your home, you can click the first option, owned. If you are renting, click the third option, renting. And if you do not pay rent, you click the fourth choice, which is living without paying rent, and then you click the arrow to continue. The next screen will show a list of all of the people living in your home. For me, I listed 3 people living in my home. My name is listed first, my husband is listed second, and my daughter is listed third. If you have more than 3 people, you can scroll down and you will see a list of all of the names you filled out. From this screen, go back to your name at the top and click Start. When you click Start, the next screen is going to ask you information just about this person, so just about you. And the next screen, you should see your name here. Here is my first name, middle initial, last name. And the question is, what is your sex? Sex refers to being male or female. If you are male, that is for the man. If you are female, that is for the woman. So if you are a woman, click female. If you are a man or filling out for a man, you click male. And then click the arrow to continue. The next screen, you should see again your name at the top, or for the person you are currently filling out, and you need to list the birth date. Click on the arrow to choose the month. Click on the next arrow to choose the day. Click on the next arrow to choose the year. If you don't know the birth date, you have an option here to click at the top. So click this link if you do not know the birth date. Once you fill in the month, the day, and the year, down here at the bottom, it should put in your current age or the current age of the person you filled out for on this screen. And if that number is correct, click the arrow to the next screen. The next screen will ask, again, make sure it's currently for you. If the person is Hispanic, Latino, or Spanish origin. If you are from Central America, from Mexico, from South America, from Puerto Rico, or from Cuba, you will click yes in one of these boxes. If you are not, you click no and continue. If on the previous screen you checked yes for Hispanic or Latino origin, you will not see this screen. If you checked no, you will see this screen. This asks you about your race and country of origin. If you are white, you click this box and you write below your origin, for example, Turkish or German or French. If you are Black or African American, you check this box and you write below your country, for example, Somali, the Democratic Republic of Congo, or Ethiopia. And if you are, you'll need to scroll down. There are many options on this page. And you might see your choices over here, Vietnamese or Korean. There is another box here for many of our students called Other Asian. You will check that if you are from Myanmar, from Burma, from Laos, from Thailand. You can click Other Asian and write your country of origin here, and then you will continue. Those are all the questions for each person in your home. So now we come back to a screen that will show you, again, all of the people you've listed in your home. And I just completed the information for me, so I will see this green check mark at the top that says I am finished. If I want to change something, or if I've made a mistake, I can click on Edit to make a change. Otherwise, you continue with the next person in your home by clicking Start. And for the next person in your home and for every other person in your home, it will ask you this question on the next screen: how is this person related to you? In my case, this is my husband, so I will check the first box here, opposite sex, husband, wife, or spouse. So if the next person is the person you are married to, you can click the first box for husband, wife, or spouse. When you are filling out for your children, so this is asking about my daughter, assuming I have just completed all of the questions for my husband. When it comes for my daughter, there is a choice here about biological son or daughter, and that is the choice I will click. There are more choices for children if the child is adopted or is a stepson. If you're filling out for your brother or your sister, your mother or your father, you should be able to see everyone in your household listed on this screen, including parent-in-law, so mother-in-law or father-in-law. You click the appropriate box and then continue through the questions for that person until it is finished. Once you have finished and submitted the information for each person in your home, you will see this screen, and again, you know you have completed the information because the check mark will appear for every person that you have filled in the information. If you have more people still, you can still add another person. When you are finished, you see this screen that says Final Questions. If you have completed all the information for every person in your home, go ahead and click Start for the next screen. The next screen will ask if anybody living in the home usually lives in a different state or a different place. If everyone in your home lives in your home all year round, then you will click None of the Above, like I have done here. If anyone in your home is in college or in the military or living in a nursing home part of the time, you will click on that person below. But if everyone in your home lives in your home every month, every week, all year, again, just click None of the Above here and click the arrow to continue. There is one more screen and then we are finished. It's just giving you one more chance here to edit any information. If you want to change or see the information you filled out, you click Edit the Questionnaire. When you know you are finished, you click here Submit to submit the questionnaire. This is to finish, and then it will be sent on to the government. Once you have clicked the submit button, you can tell yourself, congratulations, you have completed. You are finished, and you will see this screen that says thank you for completing the 2020 Census questionnaire for your home. Your address will be listed right here. And if you scroll a little bit lower, there will be a confirmation number, which is like your receipt number for having completed the census. You can save or print that number. You can also just write that number down on your letter. I wrote down my confirmation number on the original census letter that I got in the mail. But when you have finished that, you have completed. You can tell yourself, great job, and thank you for completing the 2020 census. Bye-bye.